Hello and welcome. It is me again. I am back from the courier's office again, and I have those, obviously. I wanna see. I know what's in here, but I ordered those from the Bulgarian Facebook group from a person that I have purchased before. So let's see. Okay, that was like a struggle to get out. Here is the end. Okay, I had to do it off camera because, yeah, too much wrappings. There she is. Very interesting. Her head is so tiny, but she's almost Barbie sized. Very interesting. This is Rey from Star Wars, and I love Star Wars. Honestly, I don't like the movies Rey is part of. I don't like anything about them, but I'm not gonna go in detail. We are not about that on this channel, but I still like the figurine, and I still like the concept, the way that the costumes were made, the way she was styled and everything. And it was 15 leva, this figurine, so I decided that I'm gonna get it, you know, even though if it was Princess Leia, for instance, I would have enjoyed it a bit more, but still, I get a bunch of Star Wars things. For instance, this backpack, my Barbies can cosplay a Star Wars character and use them. So yeah, also my dad will really like this figurine, and also the most important part is the lightsaber. Like, yeah, it is perfect Barbie size, the lightsaber, so it's a big bonus. And then the reason I ordered Rey as a bonus was this doll. She's one of the few BMRs that I still don't have. And hello and welcome. I am planning some videos about May the 4th, which is it's actually my mom's birthday, but it's also the International Star Wars Day, which I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I have a few other things planned, to be honest with you, for May the 4th, so this video may not be for May the 4th, but you know, around that time, Star Wars month. But a while back, I got this Rey. She was secondhand. She was unboxed the way... Oops! I cut off her head with the saber. She was the way you are seeing her. She comes with this very nice detailed backpack. I don't know. I really like the props. I am not a huge fan of the latest movies. I like the original trilogy about Luke and the one about Anakin, and I like almost everything else, but I just don't like these three movies. But that doesn't mean that I don't like the toys that were made for them. Not all of them, but the costumes in the movie were on par, and you know, the effects and the world looked good, which, you know, means good toys. And even though, you know, I'm not a fan of the movie, I don't hate Rey or, you know, the characters. I just don't like what they did with Luke, Leia, and Han, the way they treated them, and they destroyed a bunch of planets, which, yeah, it was a bit too much for me. A few things were too much, and I don't know. But I love uh, how this figurine looks, and I wanted to. First off, she was super affordable. She was 15 Bulgarian leva to me. She is. I mean, this is how much she costed to me, which is a great deal for such a detailed toy. She's very well made. She has the comic book proportions, which I'm not a huge fan of, which means uh, the when you go up, everything becomes smaller. When you go down, everything becomes larger. She has feet that are Barbie sized, even bigger. Let me bring a Barbie. Here we go. This is Barbie looks, and she's petite, so her body is the closest we have. Well, the closest I have as Barbie body, and you can see how big she is. She's actually, the shoulders. Let me remove the jacket from this girly. There we go. This girl's shoulders are lower than this, but you can see the head size. Both I think are incorrect as proportions. This is too big, this is too small. The truth is somewhere in between, but then you can see the legs are bigger than these legs. But it's another aesthetic. It's, as a doll collector, I'm more used to bigger heads, and I don't like dolls with heads that are too big, but there is rainbow high is the proportion that I'm okay, and then bigger than the heads of rainbow high compared to their bodies, I start to not be so okay. And then Barbie is the smallest that I like for head size, so her head size makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know why. I'm just not used to these proportions. But that being said, the face is actually done very well. It is very small, but it is painted well. There is a little chip on the brow, but other than that, she's actually pretty. I don't know if she actually looks like the actress that much. Daisy Ridley was her name, I think. But maybe from profile she looks. From the front there is, I don't know, just the face is a bit severe, but usually these figurines are targeted towards boys, and so the faces even of the women are a bit less feminine. This is at least my observation. She is very articulated, has this very strange to me neck joint, like her head. Yeah, people's head doesn't move from there, but I guess it looks better if this is closed. You don't have the seam that the Barbies have, which is interesting. She does have real hair. You cannot let it down, I believe, because it is probably sparsely rooted, and it is short, and I wouldn't try to let it down. I like her this way. But what I wanted to do is try on her outfit on a Barbie. Can my Barbies cosplay as a Star Wars scavenger? Do I have scissors? Or not? I think the petite girl should be fine with that outfit. I will just cut this little kajinker because the belt is kajinkered. I think I will be able to close it afterwards without the kajinker. Yeah, we should be okay. I don't know if I said it, but these figurines / dolls are Disney Store made. I'll have a picture here of what's the series called. And yeah, the fact that her outfit is actually made. Can we remove the hands? Let me see. It should be removable. not gonna pull too much on them. What I was saying, I don't know. Yeah, the fact that the outfit looked fabric and removable is what won me over. Because this way, I know that her feet are removable. Yep, like Brad's feet. I was like, I see potential in her. If she was just a plastic figurine of Ray, I wouldn't have went for her, but I don't know. She looks very well made, so I chose to get her and to add her to my collection. My dad has a big Star Wars collection, and you know, he says it's my collection, but it's realistically his collection. He has bought most of the things. I do get him some things when I have the time, and she might eventually go to him, but we'll see. Let's see the body. It is a very interesting body. I would be able to remove this if I remove the hands, but I'm not gonna. So she has the made to move joint, you know, the double joint. Actually, the made to move joint is a joint that the Barbies took from the action figurines. So yeah, the other way around, the Barbie has her type of joint, which I really like. I like those that are half figurines, half Barbies, because it gets, you know, the best from the two worlds, all the articulation, but also the changeable fashions, which I really like. Honestly, I really like how the body is made. There you go. Disney Store, London. And Disney Lucasfilm. There we go. And some numbers. She has the double joint also on the knee, but the Barbie actually bends way more in that joint, which is why I love the made to move body. And now I'm gonna put these things on the Barbie, and there we go. It looks great on Barbie. Thank you so much, Ray, for the generous donation. Isn't she awesome? This thing that was supposed to be... I knocked the phone, sorry. This thing that was supposed to be on her foot, on the wrist of Ray, I put there because her wrists are very slim compared to Ray's, so it doesn't really fit. I was able to buckle the belt and even put the backpack on, which is just amazing. Like, and I think that this lightsaber is even a little big for a Barbie, but I think it looks better with Barbie because Barbie looks taller than Rey. Even though, you know, her hands are so thin and skinny. You don't need to have big hands to wield lightsabers. It's not heavy, you just need to have the force so you don't cut yourself. So that's, you know, it's working. Maybe, you know, she has too strong makeup for a Jedi, but why not? Is she a scavenger? Is she a Jedi? We don't know, but she's really cool. I am not going to take this clothing permanently from Rey, just for this video. But I just wanted to see it on a Barbie though, and it's awesome. Why don't they make Star Wars toys for girls? I'm a woman, you know, girl, and I grew up with Star Wars, and I love Star Wars so much. Why don't they make Star Wars Barbies, but more like this, where you can dress them up, where they're the characters? Why don't they make Rey into a Barbie, but you know, not like the way that Hasbro made them, where they have a lot of plastic stuff and they have the cartoony proportions, but more Barbie proportions. I don't know, maybe now that Mattel has Disney Princess, maybe Leia is a Disney princess. Maybe they can make like Princess Leia doll for girls with uh, good clothing, with long beautiful hair that you can brush. I don't know. Isn't there like a market? Aren't there uh, girls who like Star Wars? Am I like the only one? I don't think so. I think there are a lot of women and girls who like Star Wars, and I think a line of Star Wars fashion dolls will be absolutely awesome. Why not Star Wars Barbies? Like, look at her, she looks so good. Just this sort of doll in this sort of clothing, and just choose a face screening that looks more like Leia or like Padme. Or there are so many awesome women in Star Wars who will be stunning dolls, and their clothing is so beautiful and detailed, and there are so many pieces that they can make into doll clothing, and you can switch them up between your dolls. And I don't know, Star Wars is fashionable. Like, Star Wars has amazing clothing designs. We're used to more like thinking of something like that, the browns and the more Jedi look, which is like poor looking, let's call it, modest looking. But there are so many senators, and all of their outfits, Padme is a senator and a princess. And princesses, their outfits are so elaborate and fashionable, and so many side characters with beautiful styles. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know that I know that my channel is small and there is no chance that someone in the toy industry will actually see this video, but one can hope. Bottom line, make us Star Wars Barbie that we can change, not the $200 Star Wars Barbies that are molded in their outfits, and we cannot remove them, and they have the stiff Model Muse body. Made to move Barbies with Star Wars theme. Mwah! That's gonna be perfect for me. I'm going to buy every single one at release, as soon as they're available in Europe. I will be buying them if they existed, but sadly they don't. Okay, I think this is getting too long and I'm just talking. Thank you so much for listening, by the way, if you are still here. And if I don't make another video Star Wars themed, I have like an idea, I have a project in mind, but I also have a lot of projects that gonna come before that. So I don't know, maybe I won't have time because that project is kind of big, so maybe next year. So if I don't make another video for May the 4th, May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. And if not, this video is gonna be before or after the other one. The crafty Star Wars video that I have in mind and hopefully have the time to make. But yeah, May the 4th be with you, and May the 4th be with you. And come back within a day or two for another video. I'll see you in the comments, and bye. I had to put something on Rey so she's not naked. Isn't she just badass? This is Barbie Look Stop. It looks really Star Warsy. The moment I saw it, I was like, yes, this looks Star Warsy, and I love it. And it also covers her weird neck joint. And these are Cruiselings jeans, and the way she feels them makes them look very sexy and very different. I really like the proportions of this body. I wish Matteo would give us a Barbie with, you know, with breeches, which is so pretty, and with a thicker waist and, you know, more sporty like that. But, you know, in Barbie proportions, I think it's really pretty. And yeah, the sad thing is that she's forever with these shoes, unless, you know, I buy another figurine like her and swap with them. But yeah, I just thought it was funny and wanted to share. My phone wants to focus on the Barbie, not on her for some reason. Okay,